Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Caroline, in case you're clicking on here for the first time. I am a mother of 5 children. I have Emma, who is 9, Rosalie and Lorelai will be 6 in less than a month, and then Jake and Cecilia just turned 1. So the last video that I posted on this channel was my empties. So we're gonna start back again, and it was months ago. So I have definitely collected quite a stash, and I'm ready to go through my trash again. Alright, so again, there are a ton of products in here. If there's one that I mentioned on my last video, I may just kind of graze over it and mention it and then move on. But let's get started, because this is probably going to be a long video. But the first item I grabbed is this Amika dry shampoo. It's the Perk Up dry shampoo. This is pricey. It's I got it, I think, on Birchbox's website with some points. But I like everything from this line, from this Amika line. And I probably won't purchase it full price again, but if there's a sale or something like that, I might pick it up again. Right now I have a couple of samples of it, and so I'm gonna go through that first. But it's really nice. It doesn't leave a white film. I have pretty dark hair, and I don't like the tinted Batiste dry shampoo. I feel like it's really heavy on my fine hair. I'd almost rather just deal with the white overcast from their regular and just work it in more. But this Amika was really nice. The next thing I have is a Bath & Body Works product. It's the ginger and cardamom essential oil. It's from their essential oil line. This smelled amazing, and I had the like a bubble bath and a body oil from this line, and I got it on their semi-annual clearance sale. If I saw it again, I would pick it up, but the past couple of times I've been in there, I have not seen these, which makes me sad, because this smelled amazing. It was really earthy, and yeah, so if you see it, pick it up. I just finished nursing the twins. It was my very last time. I was sort of emotional about it at first, but I'm really happy it's over. But while I was nursing them, to keep up with my supply, I used this Milk Flow supplement. Yeah. And it really helped keep my supply stable, and it kept it from fluctuating up and down, which I had a lot of problems with the first time I was nursing the first set of twins. This was great, and yeah, I took it every day. This is the Shea Moisture Chamomile and Argan Oil Baby Lotion. I have another bottle of this that I'm working through with the babies. One of my twins has eczema, and really, they both of them have kind of sensitive skin, but she really does. And this seems to keep all of that in check, and it smells amazing. It smells amazing. I finally went through this. This was at least 18 months old. It took me forever to go through, because it's a really concentrated formula, and this is 24 fluid ounces. And it's great for fine hair that needs volume. It doesn't weigh it down, and you can use it multiple times in a row without it causing a lot of buildup. But it took forever to go through, and I was slightly disappointed that it was the gift that kept on giving, because I refused to open another bottle of shampoo, obviously, until this was used up. And I think it probably is my Gemini nature, but I have a hard time staying loyal to something for a long period of time. I like to change things up. Here are a couple of Acura products. There was a ton of Acura in my last empties, and I'm sure there is this time. This Argan Oil and Pumpkin is what I use on Rosalie. She's got thicker, wavier hair. She's got a lot of texture to her hair, and this seems to keep it smoothed down. So she uses this. This is the Peppermint and Echinacea conditioner. This is what Lorelai uses on her hair. Her hair's a lot like mine. It's really silky and fine, and that tends to not weigh it down. I use this Origins Ginger Float. Yeah. Okay, so I used this Origins Ginger Float for quite a while. I have a bathtub with jets in it, and getting used to bath products with a bathtub that has jets in it is interesting. I find I can't use a lot of things that bubble up, and I'm not one for a bubble bath. Like, I want there to be Epsom salt in there. I want it to be doing something for my body rather than just making the water smell nice and the water to bubble up. So while I love the scent of this ginger float, and this is extremely expensive for what it is, I think I got it in a gift pack or something. I'm probably not going to repurchase this just because I'm not into bubble baths. I think I had one of these in my last Empties. This is the Naked Bee Orange Blossom Honey Body Butter. My mother purchased this for me in the gift shop of the hospital where I delivered Jake and Cecilia. And I ended up having my husband go back down and get 2 more of them because they smell so good and they're so healing. If I can find a link for this, I will link it down below. I have 1 more tub of it that I'm sort of rationing out under my sink. So this is great stuff. If you've got really dry, uncooperative skin, this is really nice. The next thing I have is my favorite body wash of all times. This is the Method Body Coconut Simply Nourish Body Wash. This is great. It does exactly what you expect it to do with body wash, and it moisturizes. So I find if I get out of the shower and I had just washed with this, I don't necessarily need to moisturize. So I really like this. It's very affordable. This is my favorite all-natural deodorant. Not this particular scent, but the Schmidt's tub deodorant. They have a stick formula too, which is really nice if you're in a really, big hurry and you don't have time to slather deodorant on your armpits. But I think that this lasts longer. I don't know what the difference in formula is, but I enjoy the tub better. And I've tried all of the scents now. The rose vanilla is good, but I like it has a green label on it. I forget what it's called. The bergamot one. I used up this small sample size of the Laneige yogurt repairing mask. This is nice. I don't suffer with dry facial skin a lot, but if I ever notice that it's looking, dry or whatever, I would throw this on at night because it's nice. You can just put it on right before you go to bed. And I do wake up feeling like it's nice and supple. But like I said, I'll never, it took me forever to go through this because I don't ever need something like that every night. So if you have that problem, you may want to get a sample size of these. They sell them at Target. This is like my 3rd or 4th tube of this, the Acure face scrub, the Brilliantly Brightening face scrub. This is really nice. I don't use it every time. I use it maybe once or twice a week. Whenever I wash my hair, I use this because it gets up in your hairline. So I use it right before I wash my hair, but it's cheap, it's nice. There are a few products in my basket that are not completely used up. And that's because I got really sick of using them. I told myself, no, I'm not going to waste them. I'm just going to keep using it because I don't have a lot of people in my life to pass things on to. But I finally just went and purged my bathroom a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, no, I'm not enjoying it. I'm not using it. I'm just going to say thank you and move on with my life because it would just sit there and I would feel guilty that I wasn't using it, and when I used it, I hated using it. So this is one of those items, the Bliss Melting Makeup. Like I said, well, I may not have said it in this video, I don't wear makeup every day. I'm trying to get better about it, but at least putting a little bit on because I do feel like it makes me feel more put together. So if I wore makeup every day, maybe this would be a little bit more enjoyable to use, but I find that there are other things that work better than this. I got this at Target. It does take makeup off, but you really have to use quite a lot of it in order to get makeup off. And I don't wear a lot. When I do wear makeup, I don't wear I don't cake it on. So I kind of have to use quite a lot, probably 2/4 size pumps of this. So I'm not going to be repurchasing that. Here is another supplement I used when I was pumping and nursing my babies. The sunflower lecithin? I'm saying that wrong. So this is supposed to be a fat emulsifier. So a lot of people who have problems with clogged arteries and things like that take this supplement. But it also is supposed to emulsify the fat in your milk so that you it can help prevent clogged ducts. So when I got mastitis the second time, this time around, I went to Whole Foods and told them what my problem was, and the lady behind the counter said that this was a really good supplement that mothers take to help keep that at bay. Another Bath and Body Works body cream. I like the body creams more than their body butters, probably because I don't like dipping my hands into a tub over and over again. But that was a nice scent. I would buy that one again. I'm finally parting ways with this, the Kristen S Air Dry Cream. This just, I got it at Target. It just didn't work for me. And I used half of the bottle, and I tried really hard to continue to use it because it didn't do a terrible job. But my hair is so fine that literally anything I put in it will weigh it down. So when I find products that I add to my hair that don't weigh it down, I try to stick with those. And I have one that I buy off of Birchbox right now. It came to me in a sample, and I love it, and it doesn't weigh my hair down. So I won't be repurchasing that one. Thankfully, it's leaving my house soon. So this Apothecare shampoo and conditioner, it's Apothecare Essentials, rosehip oil, geranium, aloe vera, shampoo and conditioner. If you have fine, silky hair, this stuff is great. And it smells great, and it's not too pricey. You can get it, I'm pretty sure, on Amazon. So I'll link it below. But that is like my everyday shampoo that I love to use. This Aussie 3-Minute Miracle, I had purchased this for my daughter who has the textured hair so that I could kind of keep her hair from getting into a tangled knot, and it was good. I've used this in the past on my hair, and I mean, it weighs it down, but not as much as other stuff, and it's so cheap. I have something else for her hair right now. I don't remember what it is, but we're using it, and I would probably repurchase that again. Here's the Ole Henriksen Day Cream. It's the brightening gel cream. I bought this on one of the Sephora sales, and I really liked it, but it's so expensive. I would repurchase it again if I could buy it on a discount. It's another one of the Method body washes. This is the Ginger Energy Boost body wash. It's not quite as moisturizing as that coconut one, but it's still really good. I love all the Method body washes. Here's the Trader Joe's Rose Water Facial Toner. I liked this. I would buy it again. It was nice. Here is a leave-in conditioner that I love from Mercure. It's kind of hard to get your hands on. Target has it every now and then, but most often I have to order it online. So that's my favorite leave-in conditioner for the girls. This is the Beauty Counter Adaptive Body Moisturizer. While I think this is a really nice product, it's like $30-something. You do not need, no one, it doesn't even matter how much free money you have to spend on yourself, needs to spend over $30 on a body moisturizer. So I won't be repurchasing that again, but I did use it all up, and I did really like it. It's just, why is it $30 is what I want to know. A hand soap from Bath and Body Works. I like to put these fun scents on our back porch where our girls brush their teeth and wash their hands. That's sort of their bathroom down here, because I think that it makes them want to wash their hands more frequently. Here is the shampoo that goes to Lorelai's conditioner. This is a bio oil that I used on my stomach and the other areas of the body that get stretch marks. I don't know if it did anything because I still got stretch marks, but I also carried twins, so. Oh, here is the scent that I like to use for the deodorant, the Schmidt's deodorant. Yeah, the bergamot and lime. This is what I like. This smells great. And you can continue to smell it through the day, and I usually only have to apply it once. I feel like there's stick deodorant, I have to apply more than once. Here is a shave lotion I used. I don't go through shave gels and shave lotions that frequently, maybe one a month, because I don't shave that frequently, but that was a nice one. No complaints. This is the setting spray I like to use when I do put like more than just tinted moisturizer on. This is great, and it's cheap. I mean, like cheaper than what you would spend on other stuff. All right, so here is another beauty counter fail. This is their tinted moisturizer, the Dew Skin. And I bought one shade and it was too light for me, so I thought, oh, okay, before I really knock this off as a fail, I'm gonna buy the darker one and just make sure that, you know, because I'll use it, right? I'll use it. When I did that big declutter purge, whatever, a couple weeks ago, I looked at this and I was like, I just don't enjoy wearing it. It does not cover the skin whatsoever. It does not cover up any of my redness in my cheeks. It makes my skin look really sticky tacky, and it's just not good. Another beauty counter item. I did use this up. There's like maybe 2 servings left in it, but I finally was so irritated by the other products where I was like, no, I'm not gonna use it. I'm just gonna throw it out because I don't enjoy using their products. I think it's because they're so expensive and I spent so much money on them and they didn't do what they were supposed to do. So I think that's why I'm so irritated by that brand. If you have a friend that sells Perfectly Posh, these things are called Snarky Bars. They're an exfoliating soap bar. They are amazing. They are amazing. You know, where some people will you dry brush to help with their circulation, I think this achieves the same thing because I feel so amazing after I use this, and I put it all over my body. I use it all over my body, and I use it right before I shave. And it gets me a really close shave, and it makes me feel amazing afterwards. Like my blood is pumping and I feel really good after I use this. And they're not too expensive. If you know somebody, I'll put the link down below for the friend of mine that sells it. But it's just a really great product. I'm not like a huge fan of all of their stuff. I'm using one of their body bars right now, but I have been using the Snarky Bar for several years now and I love it. A few mascara products. So the first thing is not really mascara, but it helps with lashes. It's the Rodan & Fields Lash Boost. There. This stuff is great. It's so expensive. My mom buys it for me for my birthday and for Christmas, and I get 6 months of use out of it. It's like, what, $125 or $150? It's crazy. And you're supposed to cycle it out every 3 months, I think. But I use it every 6 months. And it's amazing. It's pricey. I'm sorry, but if you want to do a beauty treatment and you're sort of a low maintenance beauty treatment kind of person, this is a great product. And it does work. It does thicken and lengthen the lashes. It's crazy. So the next thing I have are a bunch, or what, 6 mascaras. 2 sample size and the rest are full size. I'm going to talk about the one that I love the most. And I've already repurchased this. It's the Benefit They're Real mascara. I have repurchased this several times. It's expensive. It's $25. But I keep a tube of it for when I really want my makeup to look great. And then I use a cheapo in between. Some of the other ones that I don't like, I like Lash Paradise. The Voluminous Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. It's nice. When it goes bad, it gets so crumbly, and if you wear contacts, it's going to irritate your eyes, or it does for me at least. So I know it's a good indication of when it's gone bad, because that's when it starts to irritate my eyes. But it's nice. It goes bad very quickly, like within a month, I think, which I guess is probably the shelf life for an open mascara. I have no idea. But I don't use mascara that frequently, so I like to at least get a little bit more time out of it than 3 to 4 weeks. This was terrible for me. Irritated my eyes. Total temptation. It also transferred below on my eyes, and that's pretty much the problem with the rest of these too. This is the Mineral Fusion Natural Mascara. The Stila Huge Mascara. I literally used this twice and hated it. And Sephora Lashcraft. Terrible. I used it once and it was terrible. This is the It Cosmetics Tinted Moisturizer and this moisturizer are my favorite. And I like to have these two in my drawer at all times. This is the Laura Mercier Oil-Free Tinted Moisturizer. I wear it in nude, and it's great. It is more dewy than the It Cosmetics, but the It Cosmetics has better coverage than the Laura Mercier, so just kind of depends on my mood. My favorite eye cream is the Origins Ginseng. This is great stuff, and I have, I'm about to go through another tube, and I have a backup ready to go. This concealer by Well People is great. It's just BioCorrect concealer. I have the big tube of it. This was the sample size that made me get the big tube of it. It's really good. And this is the brow product I use. It's by Soap & Glory, Archery 2-in-1 Brow. It's pretty easy to use. And that's about it. The rest of it is just sample stuff that either didn't work for me or that I used up but didn't repurchase, so it's not really worth talking about. But I hope you enjoyed seeing all of my trash. I am very excited to go and put all of this into the appropriate disposal can, whether it recycles or not. And hopefully I'll be back in another couple of months with some more empties.